Judgment is judgment. I ain't waving at you, baby.
Shall there be evil done in it? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
The Lord controls everything, man. All right, when niggas get shot, little Ray, bow, shot in the spine, nigga, by the cop, or by a little jukebox down the street. The Lord controls all evil, man. All good and all evil. The Lord controls all of that. It's judgment. Y'all niggas forget about judgment. Hey, we had a song. We made a song a while back on. They forgot about judgment. This nigga got his rotors yellow. Because he got the grill in his car yellow. That is crazy. They forgot about judgment. Like that's Ecclesiastes 8 and 11 to a T, man. That's why they continue in their wickedness, because they don't think anything's going to happen, all right?
Surely the lower power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
What's part of his secret? This is part of his secrets. Who this guy really is. Jacob and Esau, who they are according to the Bible. Third World War, who that is. What's that about? What we got over here? We got martial law around the time, and that's coming. The mark of the beast. Okay, that's part of the secret. But you got people thinking it's this, thinking it's that, or thinking it's that, or thinking it's this, man. But he revealed it that it's the fucking RFID shit, man. Alright, we got a pie chart sitting over here with the 1/3 and the 2/3 and 144,000 as the prophets. He revealed those things unto us, man. Alright, we didn't figure this out. We didn't put our heads to fuck together and just like, yo, we got this. We don't need. The Lord gave it to one man and then trickled down. Like, it's that simple. Like, y'all expect a fucking giant golden lamp to fall in the middle of the city and a man of God in a suit and some gator boots, some gator shoes, come up there and rub the lamp and then fucking black genie pop out that bitch and grant three wishes.
Shazam pop out that bitch.
Yeah, Shazam. Shazam pop out that bitch. I am Shazam. Nigga, you a Lakers, nigga. Like, it's not gonna happen like that. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, why are you driving your kids? Fuck the kids. If you want to put your kids in the front seat, fuck the kids. Fuck it. You saying fuck it. That nigga took that motorcycle. Huh? Go ahead.
It's Matthew chapter 13, verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of the Most High. For it is given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
It's not given to everybody, man. All right? The Lord has chosen in his select few of men that he wanted to give the secrets to, so they can bring in the other ones who can accept the secrets. Because not only is you having the secret, it's about accepting the secret. Hey, nigga, that fucking mac sauce that they got on the Big Mac, that shit got pork in it. Yeah, right. It's something as simple as that. Because you used to work there, you know. You had to grind up the fucking pork. Like, you know.
It's hardcore.
Yeah. And you leak that out. And whoever accepted, I ain't fucking with that, man. Hey, let me get I just want some fries. Let me get a large fry today. Like, I'll take some ketchup, no mac sauce needed. Because you heard that mac sauce, not like it. It's the information that's getting out, man. Okay? It's the information that gets out, alright? It's all about the secrets that get out, man. Do you believe the secrets or not? If you don't believe the secrets, they become what? Rumors. Scriptures talk about rumors. So, if we tell you there's a third world war, you thinking it's a rumor, guess what? That coincides with what the scriptures say about the rumors. There's no escaping the truth at the end of the day. whether you believe or not. That's why I tell you, you might as well fucking convert and do the right thing. Like, you know, I don't say that like we need followers, but what else you got to do? If you want to continue your bullshit, the scriptures tell you what's going to happen if you do so.
Verse 8, the lion have roared, who will not fear?
Now, if you in a fucking jungle and you hear a lion or safari, whatever, you're a lion. Are you going to stay in that position, hoping that he just walked past you? No, you're going to do what you're supposed to do to get to safety. Same with this, man. All right, a lion has roared, man. The prophets, the word of Yahweh Shai has roared. What the fuck are you going to do to get to safety? You're going to have to do your part, right? You can't, the motherfucking lion, you just right over there. You just sit still. That nigga smelling you, he watching you.
Right. You can see, he can see you, but you can't see him.
Yeah, he growling and shit like, get this nigga.
No, this nigga ain't gonna move.
Give me some USA today.
USDA.
Man, you know what I'm saying? He's watching. So what are you going to do to get to safety? If you hear that lion roar, you're going to do what you're supposed to do to receive salvation, to receive safety, all right, to receive aid. Go ahead.
The Lord power hath spoken.
How did he speak? Through us, through the scriptures, through his prophecies. Go ahead.
Who can but prophesy?
Who can but prophesy? When you hear something so beautiful, so golden, so pleasant, and so understanding, how can you help but not say something to somebody? That's why we're on the highways. Because we can't help but to say something to somebody. Somebody's going to come by and they're going to understand what we understand. And if not, at least we can edify each other. And if not, we're getting blood off our hands. And if not, we're trying to bid to the marriage. And if not, we're bringing judgment amongst people who just riding the fuck by. So at the end of the day, doing what Yahweh Shai say, it's a win-win. Bid them to the marriage. It should be like 20. I'm thinking 22. Yep. So,
Matthew chapter 22 and verse
go ahead.
Matthew 22 and verse 1.
Shit.
It says, and Yahushua answered and spake unto them by parables again, and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that are bidden to the wedding, and they would not come.
Hey, now in these times, look at how much shit women do for a marriage. Fucking marriage, man. They gotta have the right bridesmaid, they gotta right fucking groom, not groom, what is they on the side of the groom?
The best man?
The best man. Hey, you know, you gotta have the ring girl, the ring boy, the flower girl. All that shit you go through, all that money you spend.
Send out invitation.
Preparation.
You gotta rent out a hall for the reception.
Which is nothing wrong with that because it's, hey, Tobit partied for fucking 14 days. And an additional 7 days, I believe. Or maybe it was 7 and an additional 7, 14 total. But he had a party according to his wedding. But that was a party to be worthy to be a part of. That was a party worthy to party of. Because of the fact that everybody else that tried to marry their daughter died, man. And the Lord finally showed them mercy. All right, and allow her, because back then it was about your child, it was about your daughter being married to a man, of understanding. Like, Tobit didn't even want his son just going on a journey with anybody. You know? Like, go find a man of our nationality and of our tribe to guide you. And he found an angel. He actually found an angel. Who else? Who else is better than...
He questioned, hey,
fuck out of here.
What family you from?
Where you
Who your peoples is?
Yeah.
Oh, I know them.
Them the homies. Okay. All right, you good. Hey, just make sure my son get there safe, please. And we gonna pay you off what we owe you. All right? Go ahead, bro. But I'm just saying the importance of a marriage, though. It was important then, and it's important now. Right? So it ain't just about inviting any and every fucking body, bro. That's why they got RSVP and shit. Them niggas is reserved, okay? It's not just about invite anybody, okay? It's about who you invite. Because it's gonna tell you, go ahead, bro.
It says, again, sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage.
Yep.
But they made light of it and went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise, and the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them.
Yeah, so pretty much it was resembling the ones who knew about the law. So this is basically the Lord saying, look, I'm opening up to the Gentile foreigners, the Israelite Gentile foreigners. All right, it's not just about the ones who was raised in this truth and kept the laws or tried to keep the laws and knew about the laws. It's about the whole 12 tribes, man. Okay, go ahead.
But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burnt up their city.
Yep.
Then saith he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which are bidden were not worthy.
They wasn't worthy. Why? Because at the end of the day, we was proud, man. All right, they thought because they grew up in the law that they was automatic. That goes into Romans, right? The 11th chapter, when they talk about the vine, okay, being grafted in and all of that. All right, they said, watch, because you might be fucking plucked out and we can bring this in. That was about the Gentiles and the Jews, man. Man, when you read in the New Testament, that's pretty much what it's about. Bringing the Israelite Gentile foreigners back into the fold. Because basically, you was a Jew, I was a Gentile. Your parents taught you, since you was born, about our nationality, all right? Mine was following fucking Greeks and shit. We eating whatever the fuck we eat. Oh, we eating gyros. Pork gyros and shit, or whatever.
That's the gyro.
Yeah, I know, right? But basically, we was keeping the customs of the heathen. And then it comes to a time that the Lord's coming on the scene, and you despising me because I didn't grow up the way you did. Nah, nigga, you on that side. You ain't with us, you ain't down with us, you ain't had to fucking keep the Sabbath. You got to do whatever you wanted on the Sabbath. You ain't have to do, it's all a humbling situation. All right, that's why I said everybody gets the same reward. No matter when you started the work, everybody still get a penny, man. That's another lesson. Everybody still get a penny, okay? It ain't about when you came in. And it's not really about what you do, it's about how you do it. Are you doing it in sincerity or are you doing it for glory of men? Go ahead.
It says, go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage.
So now he like, look, the first batch wasn't worthy. Go to the highways and the hedges. Whoever understand this message, bring them here. Go ahead.
So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together as many as they found.
We're on the highways, here to gather as many as we can find us through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? Go ahead.
Both bad and good.
Both bad and good.
And the wedding was furnished with guests.
Yep.
And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not a wedding garment.
So the bad and the good, they had on wedding garments. But it was one guy who he spotted out. You ain't got on no wedding garment. Go ahead.
And he saith unto him, Friend, how camest thou in thither, or thou in hither, not having a wedding garment?
That's like a nigga coming on the side, on this side, we teaching, a nigga just come over here in fucking a cop outfit. Like, you got the wrong attire. First of all, what the fuck are you doing over here? But we spotted you so easily because you got the wrong fucking attire over here. You know what I'm saying? We got here in garments to teach you work, not in cop suits. You know, so they didn't have the proper attire, they didn't have the proper garments, the proper outfit, all right, to even portray to be at the wedding. Okay?
You know, it says, and he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, bind him hand and foot, and take him away and cast him into outer darkness, where there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen.
For many are called, but few are. Where does this nigga get all these fingers from?